Hello, this is Suzanne. How are you? I'm the weight loss coach, and I'm jumping in with the Wednesday wellness tips and weight loss tips. And over the last few weeks, I've been talking about how to overcome emotional eating. And today I'm going to go through the fifth step. So I'm working through 7 steps of how to overcome emotional eating. And I just wanted to go over briefly what we've covered in the last few weeks. So, the first thing that we looked at was the origin of emotional eating, that it's actually in our DNA. Emotional eating is something that we do to regulate our emotions. And that's what we're designed to do, and that's how we were brought up as babies and moving forwards. And then at some stage, the act of eating emotionally, which for some can be an issue, has caused them to create a habit where if there is a negative emotion, some sort of something going on in their life where they feel that they need to self-soothe, it becomes an automatic behavior. So we've looked at some strategies around that, how to work with your emotions and the power of being in the moment. Because when we're aware of what we're doing, that's when we can start to make the changes. So today I want to talk about, what are you really hungry for? And majority of the time, as I've said before, it's not food. If you're eating from an emotional space, it's what you're looking for, consciously and unconsciously, is how to self-soothe, because food does make us feel good. Um, but what I want you to do is think and pause and really be aware of what the triggers are that are causing you to eat in ways that are unhelpful. And when you can start to make those pauses and understand, what is driving you, what is the root cause for this emotion, what's going on in your mind or your life that you need to, be self-soothed by, then you can start to look at other strategies, other things to put into place. So something that's really helpful is to identify what else you could do instead of eating food. So look, there's lots of reasons why we would be hungry. Some of them could be physiological, some of them could be psychological, and this is where I'm talking about the psychological aspect of emotional eating. So some of the things that you could do instead of going to the cupboard and reaching for food would be to write a list of some other things you could do. It could be walking. It could be taking a couple of big deep breaths, just stepping back and breathing through that moment. In any high state of stress, our breathing tends to become, shorter and shallower, and we're just raising our stress levels. As soon as we start to breathe deeply, then that is the antidote to stress. So we can start to feel calmer and make a better decision. So perhaps going for a walk, taking a few deep breaths, listening to music can be good. Calling a friend, having a drink of water. Oftentimes, the hunger signal is confused with the thirsty signal. And if you're not someone that drinks a lot of water, you may be feeling that you're hungry, but in actual fact, your body needs some fluid. So having water or a cup of tea, and knowing that you can self-support yourself rather than self-sabotage. So the next time you are thinking about needing food to either procrastinate, to self-soothe, comfort, to numb out, stop and pause and ask yourself, well, what am I really hungry for? Is it this food, or is there something else I could do? Write a list, have it handy, so that in the moment, and it could just be on your phone, in the moment, you can say to yourself, no, I'm not going to the cupboard. I'm going to take a quick walk around the house. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to stand and have some fresh air. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to grab some water. I'm going to pop some music on. Whatever it is for you, just have that list handy so that you can then create that other diversion rather than going for food, and see how that creates a different way of thinking around food and emotional eating. So I hope you found that helpful. Any questions or comments, please pop them in the comments below. So this is the 5th step of the 7 steps of how to overcome emotional eating. Have a great Wednesday, everyone. Bye-bye.